Hey guys, it's Ezra. Today we're playing Mother, aka Earthbound Beginnings or Earthbound Zero. I've played Earthbound multiple times, and the same goes for Mother 3. Out of the trilogy, I've never finished Mother 1. I intend to change that. This game was translated by Nintendo, but it was never released. A copy was auctioned out but change into a ROM. I'm gonna use the official names here. Here are the official names. Here we go. At that time, a young married couple vanished mysteriously from their home. The man's name was George. The woman's name was Maria. 2 years later, as suddenly as he left, George returned. He never told anyone where he had been or what he had done, but he began an odd study all by himself. As for Maria, his wife, she never returned. 80 years have passed since then. Just a heads up, this is a very hard game. I'm very pumped for this, and yes, lamps do attack you, so. This is a really easy fight, so you can just go ahead and press fire, or press auto. There we go. See? Wasn't that difficult. Make sure you stop here, just to, I don't know, get some experience, I guess. I mean, it's only one, so wouldn't hurt to give you one more experience point. Yep, and enemies tend to dodge, so you gotta be very careful with that. Only one. That's all you're gonna get. Oh my, brother, our house is falling apart. Boo-hoo. If you go in the other room, this is very important. Help me. You'll see that there's a doll. Oh, what we just saw there is a smash attack. Basically, it's a critical hit. And we get a level up. Nice. Fight has increased by 2. Speed has increased by 3. Wisdom has increased by 2. Nice. I'll go over the stats in a little bit, don't worry. Notice the doll is now on the shelf. Be sure to check it. Very important. Maintain, remember the tune. Actually, going back here, if you talk to your sister again, she'll give you some juice. It doesn't heal much, but it never hurts to take some. You can just keep going back and she'll give you more until your inventory is full. Yeah, we got a lot of orange juices. If we use it, it heals by a decent amount, which is good. I think our HP is up. But let's go over the stats now. Level is the current experience of a character. The higher the level, the stronger you get. HP stands for hit points. They lower as you take damage. If it hits 0, you become unconscious. PP stands for psychic points. They lower as you use PSI. Offense increases the damage you do in battle with the fight command. Defense increases the resistance of physical attacks. Fight determines how often you get smash attacks and the higher chance of dodging. And like I mentioned before, smash attacks are basically critical hits. Speed determines who goes first in battle. Wisdom increases the chance of statuses from PSI and items. Strength shows how much HP you can get when you level up. Force shows how much your PSI points can be when you level up. EXP are the total points a character has. You gain a level as they increase. So far we got 1 melody, as you see. So we gotta collect 8 of them. Over here is our mom. I wish your dad were here now. Maybe. Telephone. Nintendo. Please get it. Alright, telephone's ringing. Doesn't grab the telephone. It seems like a poltergeist. I'm not exactly sure how to, but your great-grandfather studied PSI. You might find something in his basement to help. I left the basement key someplace. Can't remember exactly where. It's time for you to go on a little adventure and explore the potential of your powers. But remember to come back and check on our family. Bye! Oh, phone me, and I will save your progress. Phone me? I didn't know phone was a verb. Call me whenever you want. Go outside, and there's your dog. Talk to him. You can converse with animals. Tell you a secret. Why don't you check me out? There in the dog's collar was the basement key. Nintendo got the basement key. The door is locked. And we used the basement key. We got the diary, some bread, and a plastic bat. Make sure you equip it. You might want to walk around and get some more experience points here. Probably just get like a couple more level ups. The only enemies you're gonna find here are rats. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, if you hold B, you'll move a lot more quicker. Make sure you call your dad to save your progress, and he can tell you how much experience points you need for the next level, and he'll tell you how much money you have in your ATM card. To get money, you'll need to beat enemies. Alright, I'll be right back. See you guys in a bit. Oh! As you guys saw, I just learned a new PSI power. We'll go over that right now. So here in our PSI list, we learned Life Up Alpha. I'll show off what it is right now. It recovers HP by a decent amount. Same thing like the orange juice. I think it only costs maybe 5, if I'm not mistaken. Another thing I forgot to mention, if you talk to your mom, she'll make you your favorite food for the whole game, so you can just come back in and she'll fully heal your HP and PSI. Your sister can hold items that you'll probably never use, as we have limited storage. You're going to need the diary later on. You can give it to her, but it'll save you a trip. The key has no purpose, so you can go ahead and deposit that, but only if you think you're ready, because there are going to be a couple tough enemies out there once we head out the door. You should be at a good level now, so right now I'm level 4, so I guess we can go ahead and head out. My little Pippi is gone. If you're going to Podunk, please tell the mayor. Outside your house, you'll meet some new enemies, such as crows, dogs, snakes, even centipedes, and even people. These guys are really tough. I honestly forgot about these. These guys are named Wally. They have a very high attack stat, but if you're at a good level as I am, maybe level 5, should be no problem to you. Don't forget to heal. I think that's all the enemies I want to show. Oh yeah, before I move on, I just got a new PSI I want to show off. Hypnosis. This doesn't always hit, but it'll be useful later on. But it can be useful. You just put enemies to sleep. That's all it does. Oh, come on, just one step. Some buildings you can enter, some you cannot. If the door is round or has a sign, go on inside. The rest of the doors will not open for you. Over here by the department store is City Hall. A child has strayed into the cemetery, and I'm up for re-election soon. Return her alive, and surely I'll be a hero. I mean, you'll be a hero.
What?
If you press the start button, you'll see your map. Here's where we are right now. The animals went mad and out of control. The dead became zombies and began attacking people. What can be done? We'll check out the department store. A wooden bat for $500. Here's the ATM. It's pretty easy to use. Gotta have your cash card out right in front of it. It'll tell you how much you have, and like I said, you get money just by beating enemies, so I have to beat a few more. I'll go ahead and withdraw everything. I don't recommend it. I'll explain why in a bit. Don't even bother with these centipedes. They only give like, yeah, just 1 EXP. After defeating more Wallies and Hippies, which they give more experience and money, you should have at least 500 by now, and getting a really good upgrade. Make sure you equip that, and here are my stats. Oh yeah, I also got PSI healing. I'll explain what that is in a bit. I can just go ahead and explain what healing alpha is right here. Oh yeah, you can go ahead and return the plastic bat right here. Can't say no to an extra $40. Right over here is a payphone. It'll cost you $1 to use it. This is only used to call your dad to save your progress.
This fool. Bro, get your punk ass up out my store.
Yep. If you keep hitting up here, there's a pet store. All the animals have escaped. Only this canary chick is left. Do you want to buy it? How about $85? Well, I don't have enough, obviously, but if you say no, if it's free, do you want it? Then take it. It's in your inventory. This is also another item you want to have. We'll go over what it does right about now. Make sure you go back home and heal before you move on. There's a gap over here to the west. You might miss it. This is required. Fighting is also required to get more experience points. Whoa! Yeah, see how strong we are? There's a little village here, and the residents are very large birds, about our height. Wow, that canary is the baby of singing Laura. Will you return her baby to her? We sure will. Where is Laura? There's a white tombstone here, and what you want to do is...
Wait, how the fuck did you do that?
Yeah, I am Laura. Here's your baby. Nintendo, remember the tune. And here we have our second melody. Let's head back to Podunk. Zombie! Yeah, here's a new enemy, the pseudo-zombie. Just be careful who you talk to around Podunk. As long as you have the wooden bat, you should be fine. You'll see a new enemy, Mr. Bat. And they have the power to confuse themselves, so it makes the fight much more easier. And they attack themselves, and... yeah. And we have a new enemy, the Ghost. It's just an ordinary ghost. Only thing is that they're pretty fast, so we want to prepare for their attack first. And they have the power to run away, but they don't give that much experience points either. So far this area seems pretty easy now. Well, 4 Mr. Bats. Give $7 each. 4 experience each. Not as bad. Whoa! Well, that's what happens when you lose. And I forgot to heal, so... The only big consequence you get once you're unconscious is you lose half your money you carry. So that's why I wouldn't recommend carrying a lot. And you spawn right back to your last save point, so it could be either a payphone or your house. Now we did hear from the mayor that a little girl named Pippi is somewhere in the cemetery, so we gotta go find her first. Running away from battle has a 50% chance of working, so unfortunately you're not guaranteed to escape from the battle. There it is. Okay. Once you see these large tombstones, go ahead and head in that hole right there.
That's what she said!
You want to check the last casket right here. Hi, I'm Pippi, and I'm lost. So now Pippi is in our party. As you see right there, make sure you attack the enemy separately, or else if you attack the enemy that is already defeated, you'll basically waste a turn and you say that you missed your target because it's defeated. Yes, as you see right there, I already wasted a turn. I wasn't really paying attention, honestly. If you're wondering what the rest of these caskets are, each of them are zombies. What I do here is I keep her for a little while, just to kill more enemies and get some more experience. But if you have the money, you can go back to the department store and get a slingshot and equip it at Pippi, just so it can go more quicker. But just for the sake of it, I'm not going to keep it for that long. Oh, and every time you have a party member with you, the music changes. If we keep heading west outside the cemetery, you'll see a house right over here. This guy's a healer. So he'll restore our psychic points for a low $18, which is not as bad, but I think I should be fine for now. Which is pretty cool in case you want to do some life up alphas. Once you think your level is high enough, you can go ahead and return Pippi to City Hall, which is right here next to the department store. You can't miss it. That's just great. I knew you could fulfill your civic duty. Don't forget to tell your mom that the mayor saved you. What? Here, I'll give Ninten a prize of 100. By the way, Hero, maybe you'd like to see what's up at the zoo. This key will open the zoo's gate. Now, don't lose it. I want to thank you again for your help. Pippi is fine now. I've heard about your wonderful adventures. You're so brave, aren't you? If you say no, this is very important. If you say no, you're brave. I hope we can meet again sometime. And if you say yes, to show my gratitude, take my gift. The shiny badge will guard you. Keep it. We got the Franklin badge. This is also very important. Highly recommend you keep it. Oh, and Defense Alpha. That raises your defense after it's used in battle. That's it. Okay, I think that does it for today's episode. I mean, we've done a lot so far, so I'm very excited to beat this game, honestly, and I'm honestly very happy to share this with you guys. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about this video, and be sure to give it a like, and make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell. And yeah, next time in Mother 1, we'll take a look at the zoo. And here's my dog. His name is Fozzie. Alright guys, until next time, see you then.